All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, man. Woo, it's Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying it, getting some fun, getting some sun, spend some time with the people you love, and getting away from the people you don't. All of those great things. But first of all, man, let me say I'm getting none of that. It is gloomy and doomy. It's just the weather is just so icky right now where I'm at. So I'm not getting no fun in the sun, but I did get to do some things today with the missus, and anytime I get to like I work a lot, man. So when I get the opportunity to spend some time, just do some things with the fam, I really relish those moments. I really enjoy them, man. So shout out to the fam. All right, man. So let's talk about it. The Boston Celtics versus Milwaukee Bucks. And listen, you got to give the Boston Celtics credit. Like at one point, you thought this game was over, and they just kept fighting back. And if you want to talk about a game, because let's keep it real. All right, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I have no dog in the fight when it comes to the NBA. When it comes to the chip right now. Obviously, my Lakers got bounced like a bad habit. The Raptors were my underdog pick. You know, they weren't able to make it out of the first round against the 76ers. But I think they'll be back next year. So right now, I picked the Bucks. I picked the Bucks. I love picking underdogs, and I know you're saying the Milwaukee Bucks are not the underdogs. They're the champ. Well, they still don't get like that. They don't get that push, that media push. Don't get respect to the champs, in my opinion. So I go with the underdog. But let me tell you something. I really have no dogs in this fight. But when it comes to this game, I got to give the Boston Celtics a lot of freaking credit, man. Because if I told you Jason Tatum was only going to have 10 points in the Boston Celtics game, you'd be like, ooh, they ain't do too good in that game. That was actually down by 14, I think, and came back and actually took the lead. Like this Boston Celtics team, man, you starting, even in a loss, you're like, they're no joke. Like you better come with the come on with them, because I know many people got Milwaukee probably favorite to win this series. But the more and more you watch the Boston Celtics, the more and more you're like, yo, like this ain't no, like this team is on a mission. The Boston Celtics is a really good team. Tonight, Jason Tatum just had an off night, man. 4 of 19, 0 for 6 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, did have 4 blocks, that's good, but only 10 points. It's going to be hard pressed to believe Jason Tatum going to have another game where he only get 10 points. I don't see that happening. He just was off tonight. I didn't feel like he was forcing the action. You know, he just didn't have it tonight, and that happens. I talk about the game. I was actually talking with my coworker. Shout out to Todd if you see this video. And we were talking about Jason Tatum's ability to make those key shots in the previous game, right? Like, so every time I felt like the Bucks was coming back, boom, he make a shot. Boom, and we talked about that. And today was the total opposite. He just couldn't get it going. And Milwaukee, was able to take advantage of that. They were led today by Jaylen Brown, who was 8 of 16, 1 of 5 from the three-point line, 10 of 11 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 27 points by Jason Tatum. I'm sorry, Jaylen Brown, the duo. Jaylen Brown, he got in the mix. You got 22 from Al Horford tonight. You got 10 from Williams. I thought Smart was off tonight too. He only 1 of 7. He only had 9 points. You got 14 from White, which I thought played pretty well. You got 9 from Williams, and he can do that. Those are his numbers. You want to see him. I mean, he did take that shot to the face as well, but he seemed to be okay. So good thing for him. But I just think that the Boston Celtics. I mean, Marcus Smart didn't have a crazy game. Jason Tatum only had 10. And if I tell you that and you didn't watch this game, you'd be like, oh, okay, so the Bucks ran away with this. No, dog. No, they did not. And the Boston Celtics just kept fighting. The Milwaukee Bucks just couldn't put them away. Giannis with 16 of 30, 1 of 6 from the three-point line, 9 of 12 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 42 points. And you only won by 2. And Jason Tatum had a bad game. If you Milwaukee, you going back to the locker room like, all right, we got that dub, but we better come out next time. And I think Milwaukee was up, I think, by like 12. And it was right down that stretch when they was up. And at that point, Giannis decided it was better for him to be a facilitator instead of just keep forcing the action. Now, the Boston Celtics was doing a good job of double teaming, but you're Giannis. Sometimes you just got to take those double teams to the basket with you. And I feel he wasn't doing that. He was kicking it out. And I think it was Connaughton. That boy shot a air ball. I don't even think he hit the rim. And then he had another one that was tipped. And so I felt like when Giannis kind of got out of attack mode, it took some of the momentum from them. And Boston, like a team that trying to get a chip, they took advantage of it. They took advantage of it. They kept fighting back. They kept chipping away at the lead. That's why when you got a team down, go ahead and deliver the hammer. You got to put them out because a team like Boston get back in the game quick. And that's what they did, man. Brook Lopez gave you 13, 5 of 10. Holiday gave you 25. He was 11 of 30, 3 of 10 from the three-point line. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 25 points for Drew Holiday. I think with Drew Holiday, with Middleton being out now, he has to step up in that scoring role, which I think it kind of throws him off. Because as long as it's him and Middleton can handle a lot of the scoring load with Giannis and allow Drew Holiday to get his points, but at the same time really focus on the defense end. I think Drew Holiday is having that balance. Grayson Allen got in foul trouble early. He did nothing. Connaughton gave you 11. Portis gave you 9. And those are fine. You know, those are points, you know, coming off the bench. You know, that can happen. George Hill only played 11 minutes. So I can't get much out of that. And you didn't get nothing out of that. Man, let me tell you, though, this series so far, this is the first game where it was like, okay, here you go. There you go. But when you look at this game, you're like, Boston left a lot on the table. You looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, you're like, hey, y'all didn't take advantage of what the opportunity that was like. You actually took your foot off the gas and almost got a foot in your... So you can't allow a team like Boston to hang around. You got to put them away. And if you're Boston, even though you lost this game, you're looking at this going, Tatum only had 9. Marcus Smart only had... Tatum had 10. Marcus Smart only had 9. Nobody really... that wasn't our best game. And we still almost won that game. And their best player performed like their best player. Oh, we walk into game 4 with a lot of confidence. I don't think this does nothing to hurt the Boston Celtics' confidence. And if you Milwaukee, you better come into game 4 ready to handle business. You got to come in and go ahead and send a message. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And take care of business, because if you allow the Boston Celtics to really get going, you can drop game 4. So with that being said, though, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.